Why Black people are conditioned to stay on the Democratic plantation. President Trump will be inaugurated on Monday. Good morning. Hey, allegedly Janice. This is my backup channel. I'm going to turn it into my backup channel slash my political channel. If you followed me, if you know me, I love politics. I love all things politics, love to talk about politics, and wanted to start talking about more about politics when at the election. But so many Black people were in emotional turmoil. I decided to just go ahead and wait. So there's something I want to talk about. I want to talk about really quick why Black people are so conditioned. Black people are so conditioned to stay on the Democratic Party plantation that you will eat your arm off before you catch the vision. You are so conditioned, let me just say some, because a lot of Black people are waking up. Black people are so conditioned by the Democratic plantation that you will prefer for the United States to go down than for you to pray for a president that's not a Democrat. You are so conditioned, some Black people, that the only party that can work for you is the Democratic plantation, that you will miss the wave. You are so conditioned to stay on the Democratic plantation and have a Democratic mindset and stay in poverty than to wake up and see, how can I do that? You are so conditioned, some Black people, to stay on the Democratic plantation, to have a Democratic mindset, that if your person is not in office, life is not going to go good for you. You ain't got no money. Nothing is going to work for you, which is why Black people are so at the bottom of everything. While the other nationality of people is like, how can I succeed no matter what? See, my mindset has always been, I don't care who's in the White House. No, I don't care in that, not that I don't care who I vote for, in that no matter who sits in the White House, baby, I'm going to prosper. Stuff is going to work out for me. And I'm going to do what the Bible says in the book of Timothy, the Apostle Paul, pray for those in authority, for kings and queens. We don't have kings and queens in the United States, but we have presidents and senators and mayors and governors and representatives. Whoever win, as long as I do my duty and vote, and whoever win, whoever that person is, I'm going to pray for them. Let me tell y'all how conditioned some of you Black people are. You're on a boat. You're on a ship. Let's call the ship the world. I want to go on that ship. And the captain is somebody you don't like. And instead of you praying for the captain to sail this ship, you will stay over there in the corner and mumble and whine and speak evil of the captain and hope that the ship will go down, forgetting that your dumb ass is on the ship. But because your person, your captain, is not sailing the ship, you would prefer for the ship to sink than pray and hope that the pilot, the captain who is sailing the ship will make all the right decisions. We're going to pray for him. We on this ship, we want to get to where we're going to. But you, Black people, so many of you, are so conditioned that you will pray for the ship to sink, forgetting that your dumb self and your family is also on the ship. And if the ship sink, you gonna go down and you gonna die too. That is how conditioned you are. That is how blinded you are, that you would prefer for the ship to sink and you die and your children die than for you to pray and hope that the captain is going to do everything well. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about the mindset a lot of Black people have, that if a Democrat is not sitting at on Pennsylvania Avenue, you not going to stuff is not going to work out for you. That is how conditioned you are. That is how delusional you are. That is how deceived you are to think that the only person that's going to work can work for you is if that's a Democrat. And let me tell you how dumb y'all are. We live in a democratic country in that we have a two-party system. So people with common sense would say, you know what? Sometime the Democrats going to be in office. Sometime the Republicans going to be in office. Sometime the Democrats going to be in office. Sometime. No. You are so conditioned and delusional to think that the party is going to be in office forever. Like the only presidents we're going to have are Democrat presidents. Do you see how stupid that is? Like you don't even have the mental capacity to think and say, okay, we had Obama. Let's start with Bush Senior. We had Bush Senior for 2 years. We had Clinton for two terms. I'm sorry, 2 terms. Okay. Then we had Bush Jr. for 2 terms. Then we had Obama for 2 terms. Then we have Trump for 1 term. 2020 is questionable, will always be questionable for me because all these ballots showed up that didn't showed up in 2020 that we don't know where those ballots are in 2024, okay? Biden was in office, basement Biden, they call him, because those of us with common sense and can see knew that President Biden was having cognitive issues. Okay, President Biden, he wanted to be president. He got him. They forced him out. They should have had an open convention. Even though I agree with VP Harris is the VP, so she should be in the number, but they should have had an open convention. Trump won. Okay. 2028 is coming again. We don't know what's going to happen. I do believe JD Vance is going to take the presidency in 2028 and he'll win it again. So you don't even have the mental capacity to understand that, you know what? This is where we live. I mean, I don't know why y'all don't pack your bags and move to Russia if you just want one person, one party to be in office, right? You don't even have the mental, some of y'all don't have the mental capacity to sit down and think, okay, this is the country we live in. You know what? Sometime my party's in, sometime my the other parties, and if you don't know, I'm an independent voter. You know why? I vote my pocketbook. I vote my issue. I vote my values. I'm not voting for no party who can't define what a woman is. But y'all talking about defending women and protecting women, but you don't even know what a woman is. Protecting women, but you have men going in women's bathroom. Because they think they're a man. They're a woman. Protecting women, but you have big old gigantic boys in girl sports. That makes no sense to me. But you are so conditioned, some, that you don't even have the mental capacity to say to yourself, okay, we gonna have the Democrat for 8 years, Republican for 8 years, Democrat for 1 year, You don't even have them. And that's the part I'm confused about. Like, why don't y'all, some of y'all, understand that your party is not going to be in office all the time? But here's what smart people do. Smart people is going to grab a hold and say, you know what? Okay, my party's not in, but what is this party offering me? What can I do? How can I succeed? Because me, Janice, I don't care who's at Pennsylvania Avenue. Baby, I'm going to prosper. It's going to work out for me. My money's going to be right. My money ain't going to be funny. Favor of God is going to be on me, on my life, on my finances, on my children. Baby, let me tell you, Trump is in office. Boo-boo, I am cashing out my husband 401k. You know why? Because of the Trump tax cuts. And shut your mouth about a tax cut. Unless you're being taxed at 28, 30 some percent, shut your lips. Me and Mike is being taxed at 30 something percent. But because of the Trump tax cuts, guess what? We all the way down back to 28, 24. I forgot what the numbers are. Our accountant told us what the numbers are. Baby, I'm cashing out. I even email my 457 rep. Hey, can I start cashing up my 457? He's like, nope, you gotta wait. No, I'm sorry, not cashing out, rolling over it to an IRA where you can control it and do what you want to do. And he's like, no, Jan, you gotta wait. So let me tell you how you should be, especially for the born-again believer. Born-again believer, according to the book of Bible, Timothy, you need to pray for the president. Pray for Trump. Oh, 34 felonies. You have got to be delusional to not think that was because they was trying to get him not to run. And that is going to go to the Supreme Court and they're going to throw it out. Everything they did to Trump legally, the Biden administration used the Justice Department to try to get Trump not to win, not to run. That's all. That's what that's all about. But let's just go ahead and let it be known, none righteous, no, not one. They're all perverted people. You can't talk to me about Trump grabbing women's kitty cat when Harris slept her way to the top. This is why I don't talk about sleeping and who slept with who, because apparently women sleep their way to the top. I was talking to this with the girls and they was like, we all did it. I'm like, don't put we in it. I ain't slept with nobody for no position. So you know what? We're all unrighteous. That's not the word I'm looking for, but people have all done stuff. Trump was grabbing kitty cat. Harris slept her way to the top. Which we can see it because that woman can't answer not one question. Not one, she can't answer the question. 10 minutes later, she's still talking. I know what the hell she talk about. Just answer the question, ma'am. But you know what? If Harris had won the election, she wouldn't have. I would be sitting here having the same video that no matter who's in the White House, and go watch my other videos. I've done these videos before. I'm going to prosper. The mindset you should have is I'm going to prosper. My kids is going to prosper. I'm building generational wealth for my children. Everything's going to work out for us. We're going to be good in Jesus' name. But see, many 99.999% Black people, you're so conditioned to believe that you can only prosper and things is only going to work out for you unless a Democrat is sitting in the White House. So you know what you're going to be doing for the next 4 years? Just sitting on your hands doing nothing. Just sitting on your hands doing nothing. When, baby, you need to be investing. Because let me tell you, Trump is going to rally this market. When Tuesday come and that bell is rang, baby, That market is going to be going up, 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 up. So Lord, show me what to do. How can I prosper during this time? If 2028 come and JD Vance don't win, and 2020 and 2029 they're putting a Democrat in office, I'm gonna be sitting here and I'm gonna tell you the same thing. I don't care who's in the White House, baby, I'm gonna prosper. My money ain't gonna be funny. My money is gonna be honey. I love y'all. Comment below. Tell me what you think about what I said. Check out my channel. My main channel is Janice Hylton. I did a video on it this morning. I absolutely love you. I adore you. Listen, for those of you you have small business, listen, Trump is all for business, small business. This time to get out, write your books, start your businesses. See what I'm talking about? Go out, write your books, start your small business, do what you need to do. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna come back and talk about ghetto Jasmine Crockett. That woman is so ghetto. Her and that other one, Marjorie Taylor, they all need to be voted out. I don't know why y'all keep voting for these ghetto hood trash people. I just don't understand. Anyways, I gotta go. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye.